Yo, right here in the small box. Let's go ahead and dive in with this. Let's get started. As you can see, we got Mr. Freak Ass Nigga himself, Mr. Shannon Sharp. We on Club Shay Shay. These dudes are on lawnmowers. God knows why, but I guess they're going for some sort of golf theme, which is cool. I could care less. If that's how y'all want to move, don't let me stop you. You know, but we're here for obvious reasons. Let's make that clear right now, okay? So as you can see from the title, if you can't see it, there it is. F DJ Khaled, tpain, Club Shay Shay, 4 million subscribers. Oh, this nigga booming. Oh my goodness. Anyway, look, let's go ahead and get started. Y'all know, wow, words are hard. Y'all do know how I start this. Let's make it happen then. Let's go. Yo, you, right here. In the small box, right here in the small box. Welcome back to Flexmob Reactions, only on the Flexmob Network. I'm Flex. Welcome back to the channel. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to everybody that's tuning in. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Y'all tapped in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel. Y'all know the vibes already. We're here to talk T-Pain, huh? We're here to talk T-Pain. So y'all do know we have to get into this mess. Well, I don't even know if you can really call this mess because we get mess every day, so it's just an everyday thing for us at this point. So let's just dive in with it. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Come on, tap in with us, bro. Let me know what y'all think about this, because this is interesting. Now, I don't know if everybody watched the Rapaholics video. It's like a 1 hour long video about T-Pain's like legacy, pretty much. That's a good watch. Okay, shout out to Rapaholics. That's a good watch right there. Okay, you're going to get everything you need to know about him in that one video. So go ahead and watch that on your free time, of course. Anyway, look, let's go ahead and get started, bro. Enough of me talking. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the reaction. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when I drop my videos or when I'm live, like right now. And let's lock in, bro. Let's go.
What have you learned about this business in 20 years?
Nobody is your brother. Nobody.
Come on, Pain. Don't do that. Pain,
Nobody.
Pain, because I hear it all the time. That's my brother. I hear it, Pain.
You done seen so many dicks in that locker room. None of them is your brother.
Come on, Pain.
Nobody is your brother. Everybody's your brother while they can use you. Everybody. Everybody is your brother while they can use you. Nobody is your brother.
You see how fast this dude shut up? Hey, let's go back real quick.
None of them is your brother.
Come on, Pain.
Nobody is your brother. Everybody's your brother while they can use you. Everybody. Everybody is your brother while they can use you. Nobody is your brother. That is the quickest and the most consistent thing that I've learned through this whole thing.
You had to learn that the hard way?
Everybody, and you know what? It's only that say you my brother. That I'm telling, just like that. No,
yeah, because you wouldn't allow somebody that didn't say that to get close to you.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. I'd rather you tell me what the business was, and not have the brother.
Hey, let me tell y'all something real quick. Let's break it down because a lot of people might not really understand it because he's speaking from experience. Let's make that clear right now. Everything T-Pain is talking about in this moment is summarized and worded in short sentences from the experience that he's went through. You got to think about it like this. When T-Pain really got popping, I don't know if you want to shout out Akon or not in this moment. Me personally, I wouldn't shout him out because I ain't gonna lie, that man used him. Akon used his ass. Think about all the songs T-Pain has done. Let's start with how well T-Pain can translate to other sounds. It didn't matter what region you in. If you had T-Pain on your track, that man broke the borders. Okay, T-Pain broke the borders. It doesn't matter where you from. If T-Pain was on your song, damn it, you got a hit. He was a hit maker before he even realized it. But by the time he realized he was a hit maker, it was damn near too late. Think about it like this. Everybody that T-Pain has worked with in his past, almost every single one of them, except for certain individuals like Chris Brown, has not used him like that. Maybe not Rick Ross, but when you look at DJ Khaled, when you look at Acehood, Future, God, that was crazy. Man, when I say y'all faking a lifestyle, y'all shot the I woke up in a new Bugatti video with T-Pain's Bugatti, trying to show that Acehood came into this rich, and then he was on the BET carpet, and then this man's bust down chain just bust apart. y'all sold a lie. It's crazy. Everybody he's worked with used him. But you want to know why, though? Because T-Pain didn't fully understand his potential himself. It's tricky for T-Pain because of the diversity that he comes with. And I'm talking diversity in rap music. Let's make that clear. And how well it translates over to R&B. Right? So, at that point, it's difficult to kind of like show T-Pain which way you should go with this, because there's so many different lanes he can go down. So it's at the point where it's like, if you were to drop an album, not saying it's a compilation album, but those albums are going to be hard to sell because of the different lanes that you're represented in. It's like when you're trying to sell T-Pain, you got to sell a numerous amount of branches at the same time with a project. Because the same way how you're going to hear T-Pain on his own project, you're going to hear him everywhere else. So it's like no matter where you go, you're going to hear T-Pain. That's good. That's great for marketing. But when you're trying to see, or when you're trying to carve a path for yourself, and you're on everybody else's path, that's where it's going to get difficult. And I'm not even going to blame him for that. Because even for me, that's hard to figure out.
Aspect in there and just say, hey, look, here's what I want to do. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a hook. I'm going to put a verse on this shit. We're going to make a bunch of money. We're going to separate for a little bit, and I'm going to come back. When I need you again, let's do it again. Blah, blah, blah. I'd rather know the plan than to say, you my brother, you my brother, you my brother, you my brother. We always going to be together.
Shannon Sharp won't get that, though, because T-Pain is, like I said, he's speaking from experience. A lot of people say, nah, you my brother, you good. We gonna ride this way until we successful. Nah, you my brother, we good. We gonna ride this way till we successful. Nah, you my brother, we good. We gonna ride this way till we successful. Now you're hearing 3 different lies in your face, and you're supposed to choose which one of these niggas you're supposed to see is telling the truth to your face. They all lying. Let's hear that part again.
Come back. When I need you again, let's do it again. Blah, blah, blah. I'd rather know the plan than to say, you my brother, you my brother, you my brother,
Nah,
you my
but
brother. We always gonna be together. We ain't gonna never separate. Anytime you need me, I'm here for you. Anytime you need me, bum bum bum. But nah, bro, it's that brother shit. Nobody is your brother. I've had DJ Khaled. Everybody done told me I'm your brother. Do not believe that shit.
Lord have mercy, Kane.
That is the
Man, you know you're going to get me in trouble, man.
You gonna get us in trouble.
What you mean? How going to get us in trouble?
All that.
I ain't gonna lie, Shannon Sharp. I don't know. I don't think you know what you stepped in, bro. You stepped into some chaos you shouldn't even put your feet in. That's what you stepped into. You stepped into an abyss you can't swim out of. This one is different. This ain't Cat Williams, but this one is different. Let's make that clear right now. I ain't gonna lie. I won't be surprised if a lot of stories and a lot of allegations or possible lawsuits follows this, if I'm going to be super real. Because now that the different layers of the industry, different layers of the behind the scenes is getting peeled away, and then the viewing public picks up on it, and for certain minds out there, that understands what was going on, and then to peel it back and then you notice something, nah, it's gonna get it could get messy after this one. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, I might be talking BS because we never know. We don't know how people think, but, and this is just my own theory, I think it get messy after this one, if I'm going to be super real. When he talks about having the paperwork up front, knowing what the game plan is and everything, that's something that I've talked about. Knowing your pathway, knowing where you want to go as an artist before you start the walk. Because you never know what could happen along the way. You got to have that pathway. If you don't have that, you're cooked, because now you're going to get roped into multiple different lanes thinking, oh, all these ways I'm going is still going up. No, brother. Some of these are going to the left. Some of them are going to the right. Some of these pathways weren't made to go up. It was made to take you off path. A lot of people don't realize that. That's why you got to know where you want to go to be successful. If you don't know that, well.
But I mean, no. I mean, when I say shit like DJ Khaled, it's very apparent.
Yeah.
Like DJ Khaled knows how to move. He knows how to,
Yeah.
do things with different people and shit like that. But it's like, it's not a DJ Khaled type of thing. That's just the first person I can think of. But we talking about so many people, because you got to think of how many people I've helped throughout their career. Mm-hmm. Everybody is like, oh my God, thank you so much. You're my brother. And it's just so much of that, back to back, back to back, back to back. You're my brother, you're my brother, you're my brother, you're my brother. And then none of that shit was reciprocated. None of that shit came back. None of that shit meant anything. When people start tell you how much you mean to them, don't grab onto that. When people tell you how much they can mean to you in return, that's the shit you gravitate towards.
Damn.
I gotta hear that part again, but I wanna just talk about Shanice's comment here real quick. He was a great hit maker, but they oversaturated him by having him in so many or having him so hook after hook. I love that you said that, because that just goes to show you, even though you have a generational talent in front of you and he can do no wrong across all platforms, it doesn't mean you know what to do with him. Even though this man, no matter where you put him, will dominate and chart and do what he needs to do as a superior S-tier artist, that doesn't mean y'all know what to do with him. But y'all just know how to present him. Y'all didn't know what to do with tpain. Y'all remember the BET Awards that one time? I think it was either 2008 or 2009. But at one point, when it came to the best single, the best this, I forgot the exact category, but every song on that category had tpain right there. Chris Brown featuring tpain, Kanye West featuring tpain, Lil Wayne featuring tpain. It didn't matter. It was pretty much tpain featuring tpain the way that category went. Just because y'all just because y'all have an S-tier artist doesn't mean y'all know what to do with him. Did he get an award? Pretty much, yes. What does that do? Longevity-wise, what does the projects look like? Because even though he was on features, the projects weren't working. Y'all remember Revolver? Revolver had, if you go back and listen to Revolver right now, what's the hit on Revolver? Please tell me. What was that other one? Oblivion? The one after Revolver. I forgot the exact name. I think it was Oblivion or something like that. I forgot. But bro, the more y'all had him and the more y'all used him, when he go back to do his own work, he couldn't do it. Y'all didn't know what to do with T-Pain, bro. Sad. What's good, J-Tom? How you feeling? Man, I said prom boy. Oh, my God.
When there's people on your team, and sometimes, like, I love telling people that they're about to get a raise.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I love going to my team and like, hey, I'm about to get you a raise. And when somebody says, thank you, man, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this is probably gonna be your last raise. But when I go to somebody and I say, yo, you about to get a raise, and they say, can I, is there something
Something else
can
I
I
could
do
do?
more work? Like, can I,
Yeah.
can you like also raise like my responsibilities
Yeah.
or something? Them the people you keep around.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Them the people you keep around. You know, and when you do something so astronomical as to building somebody's career, and they just say, yo, you my brother, bro. Bow, gang, never gonna see you again. Like,
But
and then it's like when you do something astronomical, like, bro, you built my career up. There has to be something I can do for
right.
you. That's the people you keep around with you.
Have you heard the story about the lady and the python? This lady had a 10-foot python, and the python stopped eating. Month goes by, 2 months goes by. He wouldn't sleep in his pen. It wouldn't sleep in his pen. It only wanted to sleep next to her. For 2 months, but it wouldn't eat. She takes it to the vet. She said, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong with the snake. It won't eat anymore. He said, wait a minute. How long has it not eaten? Like 2-3 months. Say, does it want to just sleep next to you?
Yeah.
Say, it's nothing wrong with this snake. So that snake is sizing you up. It's going to eat you.
It's gonna eat you.
It's just getting close to you to let your guard down.
I knew where that was going. It's gonna eat you.
You see what happened?
Absolutely. And there are times,
Let your guard down. This is my brother, patting you in the back all the while.
all the time. And I just, you know, there have been times where I've not been like a great friend to people and shit like that. But I had no idea. I thought I was doing everything that all the artists were supposed to be doing, and shit like that. You know, when I'm getting gifts from, and then come to find out it's just like all the shit they got from the Grammy gift room and shit. Like, you just go through the line and just like, oh, you got a watch? Yeah, hey, nigga, I got you a watch. It's just,
You didn't buy, somebody gifted you that.
Somebody, right.
You re-gifted.
Right, exactly. So,
Damn.
you know, it's little shit like that, man. And it's, you know, again, it's patting you on the
Well, how do you move, though? Dang, how do you move? Someone says you're your brother, and you come to find out that they're moving funny. They're moving sideways. How do you remove yourself without making it so obvious that you removed yourself?
You make it obvious. You make
Since when does Shannon Sharp have good questions? Hold on.
You're your brother, and
it's patting you on the
well, how do you move, though? Dang, how do you move? Someone says you're your brother, and you come to find out that they're moving funny. They're moving sideways. How do you remove yourself without making it so obvious that you removed yourself?
You make it obvious. You make it very, 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 very fucking obvious. You make it very obvious because it's like,
so you want them to know that you don't F with them no more.
yeah, you have to. And that's the only way you're going to remove it, because if you lead them on, they're going to keep calling you like, hey, you available this week? No, I'm not.
I'm available.
No, the fuck, I
never.
am not available this week. And wait, did you think we was going to start working again? I mean, you my brother. No, we're not. No, I am not. No. So it's like, you know, things like that. You have to. I've learned as I've grown up and as I've come to, you know, because like when you start hitting in your 40s, you start losing a lot of friends, and it's not because of you becoming, you know, antisocial or anything like that. It's because it's like, oh, can we agree that we've never really been friends?
Right.
We can be grown up about this, that we've never really been friends at all. Like we can,
Other than being artists, we really have nothing in common.
that's it. And it's just like, now that we're both in our 40s.
Yeah.
We have nothing to, like,
You at the age now, Pain, you get to choose your friend. It's not like we in elementary school, junior high, high school.
Bro, we can both agree that we have nothing in common, and none of us has an advantage from us saying that we're friends at all. We don't. There's no like
nothing gained.
There's no me featuring you that's gonna rock the airwaves. Like we're good. We can just stop saying that we cool, right? Damn. Oh yeah, let's stop doing it.
Damn.
You know, like, man, there were so many people. There were people when I was like heavy in features.
Yeah. Oh, you the feature king. You
the feature king. I was the feature king. When people started me doing features, there were bigger artists that were like, I don't want to be like in the video with him. Like I know he's like, you need him as a feature, but can we not have him in the video with me at the same time?
What?
Like there were so, bro.
So hold on. So let me
happened
get this.
So many times.
You want me on the feature, but you don't want me in the video. Correct. You don't.
Just in case the thing that I was doing was a gimmick and they can separate themselves from me later on. Which was.
Hey, I'm sorry. Listen, y'all had me. Y'all had me when he said, oh, we can be on the same song together, but when it comes to the music video, I don't want him in the same scene as me. You childish. You childish. Wow. And the funniest thing about what they were trying to call out, talking about, oh, it's a gimmick. I don't want to be close to him. Yes, it was a gimmick. But when he dropped the auto-tune, the world heard him. These niggas are stupid. Yo, these guys are dummies. Buffoons. Idiota. Yo, this is not real, bruh. These dudes are not real. If y'all paid attention from the first song that he came in with the first song he came in, I think Akon was on it. I'm Sprung. No, he wasn't. No. That was another song Akon was on. It was Bartender Akon was on. I apologize. I am so sorry. Akon was on Bartender. But the first song, I'm Sprung, the only part of the song that had auto-tune was the chorus. Everything else, that was him. He showed y'all the singing voice from the jump. Y'all fell for the auto-tune and got lost in its eyes. Y'all got lost in the eyes of the fraudulence and ignored what was real. From when it went to Chopped and Screwed, that's when everybody damn near gave up on dude, because they said, oh, this is too much. This is too much auto-tune. Did we like the song? Yes. As the years go by, do we still like it? Well, it's hard to say, because I ain't going to lie. If you're going to listen to it now, it's a lot of auto-tune. It's a lot of auto-tune on Chopped and Screwed. And that's a shame, because Ludacris on it, man. And we know Ludacris is another generational talent. Come on. Don't tell Otis I said that. But damn. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Aubrey moves just like that. Everybody gives it up for my brother. This guy is my brother. Facts. I'm out for the night. Take care, Tiny. Have a great night. Sleep well, all right? All right. I think Quickie has a question. Let me ask you, what's the difference between Quentin Miller and T-Pain besides money? That is, yo, I ain't gonna lie, Quickie, that is a phenomenal question. And let me say this. The difference between Quentin Miller and T-Pain is that Quentin Miller did not know himself at all. The one thing about T-Pain is that he knew himself at least. It's just, it wasn't even about the business. It was hard to put T-Pain on a path. For Quentin Miller, he did not know himself or the talent that he had. He just believed in something. You can't say he believed in himself, because if he was to believe in himself, that means that he also knew himself. He did not know himself. That's the difference between T-Pain. T-Pain knew he had the talent because he had people like his father in his corner helping him. T-Pain understood himself. He understood what he could do. Did he find multiple lanes to be successful in? Marketing-wise, yes. But was that translatable back to him so that he can make his own profit his own way and not rely on somebody else's money? Not really. Them albums did not fly. I'm going to be so real. The features flew, but the albums did not fly. That's the icky part about it because it's hard to navigate that. You have this dude that works everywhere, but he can't work for himself. How do you figure that out? That's one of the toughest. Wow, words are hard. I sound like friggin' Mike Tyson for toughest. That's one of the toughest things to figure out. How to make T-Pain work back then. Yo, I don't know if I can figure it out. If I'm going to be so real, because the way that he was going, the way in my mind I was thinking, like the only way to make T-Pain work is if the same way he was on everybody else's tracks, he had to bring those people in to be for them to be on his own tracks. But even then, it doesn't necessarily work because he technically did that, and a lot of the songs didn't fly. One song that I did like was Freeze. The Dance Like Me song, the one featuring Chris Brown. Freeze technically worked. It just didn't fly far enough. It's hard. It's hard to figure it out. I'm not going to lie. It's hard to figure it out. You know? It's funny how they all liked using auto-tune when he was doing their features, but on his own, it was too much. You want to know why? Yo, Shanice, you want to know why that it was too much? It's because he kept doing it. That's what was why. He kept doing it to the point where Usher, let's not forget what Usher said on the airplane. Usher called him over and talked about, you damn near killed music. You damn near killed it for singers. Usher was the one that looked T-Pain in the face and said, you pretty much ruined it for R&B singers because of auto-tune, because of this thing that you won't stop using. Toronto. This thing that you can't stop using, you pretty much killed this for us. You had Usher say that to your face. Of course he was devastated. And here's what's worse. I'm so glad I watched the Rapaholics video. Trust me, I know it's an hour, but I promise you, if you really care about this ish and you go and watch it, it's not going to feel like an hour. I watched it myself. It felt like 30 minutes. I sat there attentive for an hour. I had nothing in front of me, no video game, no game control. I sat there for an hour and it felt like 30 minutes because it was so good. It was so good. Here's the part that really messed T-Pain up. Other artists started to figure it out. Remember when Snoop Dogg made Sensual Seduction? It was over for T-Pain at that point. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. From when Snoop Dogg dropped Sensual Seduction, it was over for T-Pain. It was over for him. Because they figured it out like, oh, so this is the program you use to make that with your to make your voice like that. Okay. It was over. It was over. What's good, Ant? How you feeling, bro?
Which in turn was smart. Mm-hmm. Which in turn was smart, but it didn't work out their way.
Now they try to circle back.
I mean, now I'm here with you. And
yeah.
Exactly, Anthony.
So it turned into a safety net that ended up being a mosquito net. You know what I'm saying? It kept them from sucking my blood. You feel what I'm saying? And I saw from the beginning that nobody needed to be around me anyways. And I'm totally fine with that. And the thing is that most of these make their identities kind of reliant on being around a bunch of I make my identity on it's just me and my wife.
Yeah.
Yo, say swear to God. That's why Michael Jackson didn't want to do the song with Usher and T-Pain? Say swear to God, Ron. Say swear to God. What's good, by the way?
And here you go.
I don't know. After she see this, I don't know. She might say she might 22 years. I know y'all been together 22 years.
Again, she hollered at me first.
She say you was she say you was the one.
She bought into it.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Becoming
No. I feel like I always gotta reiterate this. Navigating the music industry is one of the toughest things any artist can do. Because you got to think about it like this. You got to learn this environment. And with the environment, you got to learn the climate. Think about that. You got to learn if there's some global warming happening, or if there's a couple thunderstorms here and there, or if there's a hurricane above the horizon. You got to learn all that as an artist. And then you also got to keep your head on a swivel, because you never know who around you could be snaking you. And half the time, that can come from your own manager and you won't even know. And you still got to navigate this environment. When I say it is not a joke, and then take all of that and then apply it to Toronto politics. Man, I swear, that's crazy, Ron. That is so crazy. Bro. T-Pain is such a unique case. Because how do you make him work? How do you make him cross over to all these other platforms, all these other features, but then come back and then still make as much money as everybody else? How do you do that? And then how are you going to work as T-Pain knowing that everybody cracked the formula, everybody figured out the code? How do you do that? See, another thing in the industry at the time, I want to make this clear, at the time, the industry damn near turned everybody into an alcoholic way back then. Let's make that clear right now. The way they used to be gifting bottles, oh, here, take a bottle of Class Azul, take a bottle of some Ciroc, take a bottle of some Ace of Spades, take a bottle of this pink rose. Yo, the way that the industry used to get people drunk, bruh, damn near turned everybody into an alcoholic. When you be hearing about that and then you see how they be moving back in the time period, in the industry, you also got to battle your vices. Jesus, it is not a joke. It is not a joke at all. So when I heard he was like an alcoholic and then he was lashing out here and there, I'm like, can you blame him? Do you see what they be doing to bro? Oh my God. Then Aubrey and Future came in and every song is auto-tuned. At least he studied it for 2 years, then used it. Because of the leaked song, he wrote it for them and leaked it like a... That's crazy. That's crazy. And Shanice, you're right about Future and Aubrey. But they weren't the only ones. Remember Acehood, too. Remember when they were trying to make Acehood work. Acehood was supposed to be that next one after T-Pain. Ace Hood was technically on paper, he was supposed to be better than T-Pain. But they didn't realize T-Pain had a voice. T-Pain he had something under his sleeve. And that sleeve was holding something that you need to hold with two hands. That's what was under his sleeve. And that was his voice. Now, he revealed his voice in a couple places. But when he was on Masked Singer, and he sang what he needed to sing, and then that judge said, that's T-Pain under that mask. And then that viral moment, bruh, of him taking the mask off and it was him for real. And then people was like, what do you mean he can sing? This whole time he was using auto-tune, he can sing. Yes! Because you weren't there for his singing. Like what Ant said. Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. Jesus Christ, it's crazy. Oh my goodness. Yo. Oh, buddy. Oh my God. Hey. T-Pain, you deserve your flowers. T-Pain, you deserve your flowers. You deserve a garden. You deserve a couple greenhouses. All right, you deserve about 40 acres of just nothing but flowers. Flowers, straight corn rows of flowers. That's what you deserve. Damn, talking roses, daisies, tulips, Delilahs. You deserve them all. What? All of it you deserve it. I'm not even kidding. I am serious. Toronto need to give about 10,000 or 100,000 bouquets of flowers to T-Pain for what he ushered in. You gotta be kidding me, bro. You gotta be kidding me, man. That's ridiculous. For this to go this way is insane. What's good, Malcolm? How you feeling? I love that moment for him. Girl, me too. Cornrows of flowers is facts. Malcolm, facts, bro. Golly, it's just, I hate it. I hate this, man. Listen, I feel like I gotta regurgitate it. Please watch the Rapaholics video. Please. Go in the comments, let them know I sent you, flexmob. But please go and watch it. Trust me, I was jot noting with the things I was saying from what I remembered. 1 hour of just nothing but jaw dropping. And I mean jaw dropping. What the fuck? Alright, enough of me glazing that, bro. That's crazy. And it's not even glaze, it's just passion. It's just passion. But my God, bro. T-Pain.